Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Anthony Gadson of AF Gadson Ministries and Senior Pastor of the St. Peter Baptist Church, 711 Old Bay Street, Elko, South Carolina. And this is Pastor Gadson's Nightcap for Wednesday, February the 3rd, 2016. I know we're getting the nightcap to you a little late tonight, but today something occurred to me as I was thinking through some things, and it was simply this: your mess is not my mess. Your mess is not. Let me ask you, have you ever felt burdened down, troubled to the point that you were heavily burdened, only to find that when you really assessed the situation, you were burdened and weighted down by stuff that wasn't even yours? Let me tell you something. You have to be careful, because folk will lay their mess on you and leave you so hampered you can hardly make it, and then they will go on about their business. You so worried about them and something they shared with you or confided in you that you can scarcely sleep. And you later found that when you were tossing and turning, they were whipping and nay-naying. You were cutting back on your stuff, trying to help them with their stuff, and they were out having a good time without a worry in the world. You were trying to help someone that wasn't trying to help themselves. And you cared so much about them and their well-being that you unknowingly and unintentionally took on their obligation, their responsibility, their debt like it was yours. They didn't own their own problem, but there was no need, because you owned it for them. You were so worried about him going to jail that you paid the child support for him. Now you home by yourself and he's out whining and dining someone else. You didn't go on your trip that you wanted to go on because you wanted to help your girl with her light bill. Couldn't stand the thought of her being in the dark. Y'all been close too long. That was on Monday, but now Wednesday she's saying, "Girl, come here, let me show you this deal I got at the Ross," because you know y'all love the Ross. You know I couldn't leave this stuff there. And you thinking, I don't care if it wasn't but a penny. You don't have any business shopping when you owe me money. That was my penny. But see, the problem is sometimes you have to let folk carry their own mess. Proverbs 6, 1 through 5 says, if you have put up security for a friend's debt or agreed to guarantee the debt of a stranger, if you have trapped yourself by your agreement and are caught by what you said, follow my advice. Then the word goes on to say, save yourself, for you have placed yourself at your friend's mercy. And you can't place yourself at everybody's mercy, because some folk will take advantage. Now, swallow your pride. This is not me, this is the word. Swallow your pride. Go and beg to have your name erased. You better get your name off that book, especially if it's not your debt. And don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do. Save yourself. The word says, like a gazelle escaping from a hunter, or like a bird fleeing from a net. Rest easy tonight. Even if you have to bite the bullet and tell someone, listen, I love you, but your mess is not my mess. God bless you. Good night.